I should probably check my camera to make sure everything is working perfectly fine. Yeah, you know what? It'll do. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, I'm comparing two headphones. I've gotten a couple requests to do, and today I'm finally getting into it. I'm going to be comparing the Skullcandy Hesh 3 wireless compared to the Skullcandy Hesh 2 wire. Well, you get the point. You've seen it before. Anyways, I'm comparing the two headphones side by side, and first, you can clearly tell a design difference. These are, well, look a lot more chunky, and these look a lot more subdued and not as flashy. But I got the red color, which really pimps out in the coloring. But anyways, two designs, they look a lot different. And to be honest, I am much a fan of the look of the brand new ones compared to the old ones. They sit a lot more closer to your head, and they're not as bulky, which is a good thing. And two, getting into comfort, they are so much better. It's insane. The original ear pads, they were soft, there was memory foam, but you can't really quite tell at first by looking at it if they're over ear or on ear. You kind of have to jiggle it in your ear a little bit to get it to fit, but these, they just mold right to your head. They just fit a lot better. So aside from the size difference and the comfort, and also even the looks, they look nothing alike. It's been 3 years since they updated these to these, and I've had these ones for 3 years now, which is actually crazy to think that they're still going strong, and I've had these for the past couple of months, which, again, are great. Both of them are holding up really well, and to be honest, I'm surprised these have not fallen apart yet. But they've shown their use, and they're still great. They both do have the buttons on the side to control the volume and up and down. But the main difference between the two is you can clearly tell on the bottom, the ports are not in the same spots. This right here is the right ear cup, and this right here is the right ear cup. I said the same thing because there's a cord on the bottom of this one, and not on the bottom of this one. So basically saying they've changed the cords on you, which for some can be annoying, but for me, I could really care less. Basically saying in the old ones, if you wanted to use them wired, the cable would come out of the left ear. And this time, it would come out of the right ear. Again, some people would find it annoying, but I think it's not a problem whatsoever. But one of the other biggest upgrades too, is that there's no longer a remote inside the cord. And to be honest, I think this is an upgrade because you can now use the controller inside here. It's something they've also incorporated into the Skullcandy grinds. And this is basically tap tech technology. Basically, you can press the button on the side of the headphones. You no longer have the remote built inside the wire. It's built directly into the headphones. Basically, the incorporation of the grinds into the Hesh 3s, and I really like that. And getting into the Bluetooth functionality, these run Bluetooth 4.0, and these run Bluetooth 3.0, which is actually surprisingly a very big upgrade. You get a lot more further distance with these compared to these, and it's actually a lot better. You don't get a lot of choppy audio. Some Bluetooth degrades the audio quality, it amps it up completely. I could really tell a difference using it wired against wireless, but funny enough, using these wired, the Hesh 2 wireless, the bass is more ample. It brings up a whole more level. But before getting into the talk of sound, the battery life, 15 hours compared to 22 hours. That's a major upgrade. I think it's much better in these, especially too, because in 5 minutes of charging, you can get a solid hour and a half from my dead battery to that in 5 minutes, which I think is actually really, really impressive from Skullcandy. I've seen them push the boundaries of that, and comparing these 2 years by years in the making, it's no joke that Skullcandy is upgrading their game. But the main difference here too is the placement of the charging port. On these ones, it's the bottom of this ear cup, and this one, it's in the top of the, where is it? Top of the left ear cup. It's kind of hard to see on camera here, but I'll show it to you. But it's gonna be a change, but again, it's actually a good change. But apparently, I realized this a little bit late, but these are one of the older versions of these ones, especially because they've upgraded the original Hesh 2s a little bit, couple months after, due to some complaints. So they finally moved it down to this ear cup. It's kind of right beside here. I'll try to get a picture of it and put it on the screen. It's kind of an inconvenience to switch it in the middle of the line of production. But Skullcandy, again, they've known to do some interesting things with their products. But yeah, that's just the straight go-to But again, your difference, you can clearly tell they've changed a lot. And speaking of changing a lot, the sound quality. That is the biggest difference. Number one to say, if you want better quality, just don't even think twice about it. Just get the new ones. The main thing about the two, vocals. Vocals come out a lot clearer, a lot stronger, a lot more vibrant. And the mids are so much more precision with detail. And even the bass. The bass does still get pretty damn low, but it's not skull crushing like the Crushers. They've retained the sound quality, they've kept it nice and acoustically ported, which is the way that Skullcandy claims to say. So they just have a much better, cleaner sound. These, it kind of sounds like if you're talking into a microphone like this, you can't really hear me that well. That's kind of how they sound, to be honest, comparing the side by side. These are just a major upgrade. It's actually crazy to see how many years of a difference have been put into the quality of their headphones. And just putting the headphones aside for a second, to show you the difference in the cables. Red, tangle-free, no remote, just the straight cord. This one, remote in the side. They're both pretty much similar. This one is a little bit thicker, but this one's a little bit more high quality. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but... And you also do get the micro USB cable. But the major difference is, with these ones, you get a small little carrying bag, which is actually very nice. But with these, you get nothing, which is kind of a downgrade to an upgrade. These cost $100. These cost $120, which, to be honest, again, is a little bit more. But again, what you're paying for is much better quality. You've seen my unboxing of them. I'll put that on screen. Sometimes you get a free promotional carrying bag. It's nice. It's a lot better an upgrade this compared to this. But it's kind of hard to get that. There's no real link. Again, I might try to find it. I'm not sure. But again, putting the accessories aside, just the Hesh 3, they're just so much of an upgrade. It's incredible to see how far Skullcandy has gone in the department of sound quality and production line. It's just one of my favorite companies. They've helped this channel grow. I've helped them grow. It's amazing to see what this company can actually do. Skullcandy, you guys are amazing. So with that, thank you guys for stepping by and checking out this video. And until next time, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.